Hey, thanks for tuning in to RaceGrooves. This is a 2017 D case, and it's my first case unboxing video of 2017. But yet Hot Wheels is already on to D. I had a viewer ask a question on another video. They asked, when are the 2017 new Hot Wheels going to show up? And they start showing up actually around September of the previous year. So, if you subscribe to RaceGrooves, you would have known that already. Thank you for popping in and asking a question. By the way, I do a weekend show, and you can use the hashtag AskRaceGrooves, and I feature comments from viewers. Now, for the treasure hunt, we're going to be looking for that Circle Flame logo. For the super treasure hunt, we're going to be looking for Spectre Flame paint. Hopefully we have one of each. If we do or don't, that's all right. We're just looking to see what new cars are coming out. Gee, we have a wildly packed case here. We got stuff on the sides. Let's go ahead and see what we have. And returning to the Hot Wheels lineup is the Aston Martin DB10. I really like this car. This is a very cool car. I think the color is slightly different than what was released before. There's the Spectre. It comes from the James Bond 007 movie. And it has headlights. Does it have yeah, got a license plate in the back. And it came from the 007 movie. It's been released before. I think the color is slightly different than before. And here we have rigor mortar. It's very strange looking at the cards, and they're so plain. There's like nothing. That's because these are worldwide international packages. They have multiple languages, so they kind of minimize what they put on the front. And they look so plain. Anyways, rigor mortar, pardon my voice, came down with a little something over the holidays. And this is definitely a highlight of the case. People over there in Europe, they actually wound up getting this decased a lot sooner than in the USA. 55 Chevy. Here you have flat black paint. Wow, looks sharp. Green interior, you know, goes with the green flames. Really, really sharp model. By the way, this is a case unboxing video where I do give, I will be doing track time with models out of this case. You can suggest a model or two, and maybe I'll use it in track time and you get a shout out. If you want to pick the Chevy Silverado, you can suggest it. You get one or two models to suggest if you like. And that's what track time is. We test models to see what works on the track, what works on loops, or whatever kind of track setup I do. Aeropod, 2 samples of Aeropod. So don't think you have to pick a track car. That's not what track time is. It's also to figure out what cars work on the track. Baja Bone Shaker. There you have the 67 Pontiac GTO, 2 samples. Monster Dairy Delivery. Drifta, 2 samples of Drifta, and it's supposed to have mixed wheels. It's got the silver in the back, black in the front. This is a fun model. Boom car, and you can put a figure in the car. Look, you just lay them down, and then you can shoot them out of the cannon. You just take your finger, lay them down, go boink, boink, flick them right out of there. Skull Crusher, fantasy model. Look, it's got brains. '63 Chevy 2. Wow, this is it's been in several cases I think already. I like picking up that model. Volkswagen Beetle. This one's this model hasn't been around for quite some time. Did a little throwback with the decoration. Cool Combi. I don't know if you know the Cool Combi. I think it had a decoration like that. But I don't know if it was this kind of green. It was close. Maybe it was this. I'm not sure. It's been a while since that color Cool Combi has been out. There you have Tanknator. I almost called him Blockade Buster. But that's the Matchbox Tank Blockade Buster. This is Tanknator. Got a little spot for you to put a dude. Fast Cash and H2Go. Let's take a look at the tempos on the top. It's a fire department rescue unit. I don't know where you're going to put people that you rescue. It's got room for a driver, and then I guess the driver has to do all the work and then throw you in the passenger compartment there. The Beatles Yellow Submarine, from the Beatles Yellow Submarine. This one's been out in several cases as well. As a matter of fact, I took a break for many months and then it came back. I don't know, maybe I took a break for a few months, not many months. 68 Chevy Nova. This is a really nice looking release. Hey, that's looking pretty good. You have the 15 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Has tempos on the top. I don't know what it says. VDLK. I'm not sure what that is. Racing wheel. It's likely to be a licensed release, and unfortunately, it looks like the metal flashing. This thing's not going to roll. So unless I have two, you're not going to want to pick this model. This is an international case, like I had mentioned before. There's Batman Arkham Knight Batmobile, and it's green color. Kind of interesting, actually, to be honest with you. Pretty different compared to anything else. I don't know any other. I don't know if Hot Wheels has used that color on anything else. It's very. It almost looks thick, like it's rubberized. Kind of looks neat. Neat little treatment. And of course, that is from the Arkham Knight movie. We have the 69 Dodge Charger 500. Bumblebee colors. Got moon eyes. Another rigor mortar. And another boom car. I thought they were the same vehicle. Terrain Storm. Toyota off-road truck. Terrain Storm's kind of neat. Kind of growing on me. It's a unique design, and so far they've done nice jobs with the tampos. Toyota off-road truck has the wheel in the back. This used to be 100% collectibles casting, and it had more parts, and then they simplified it and then brought it to the basics. That goes back like 10 years. There's another Toyota off-road truck. This is the Fairlady 2000, and this has appeared in different cases already, and this is a new model for 2017. Here you have the 90 Acura NSX. Dodge Charger Daytona. And two samples of Dogzilla. Now let's see what we have on the bottom. Custom Datsun 240Z. This is a hot one of the case. This is the one everybody's looking for. Now they call it the Custom Datsun 240Z. It's actually a custom car by a few fellas. I'll show you that in a second. Let's go ahead and check out the 68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S. Interesting graphics. They look good. Kind of looks like just patchwork. Let's stick this here. Let's stick here. It doesn't blend, but I still like it. It looks pretty good. Now, as far as this one, we'll take a look at this one actually. And this was a few guys got together and they created this car, and it's called the FuguZ. Datsun 240Z. What is it? Yeah, 240Z. So they called it the FuguZ, and fugu is like a toxic fish that if you don't, if it's I think it's a fish, and fugu, if you don't cook it properly, then you can die. So I guess just like fast cars, unless you treat it right, you can die. So there's the FuguZ, and the reason why Mattel called it their own name is, I assume, because we'll be able to get recolors. This way it just won't appear in white. The real car is just like this, just like it's just white like this. Let's see if we can see a base code. No base, they didn't put the base code. I like to keep track of the base codes because then I know when it was produced. And then it's also, it's a way to track things. Hey, fantastic. See, now if you do pick the 15 Mazda MX-5 Miata, at least I have a good sample. This one you see had the yellow flashing. The metal is stuck in the tire. There, I have a good sample right there. One piece, sorry, of Hot Wheels High. school bus. Good for the track, by the way. Another thing, and I mentioned this in my Matchbox unboxing video, we might start getting more cracked blisters because for environmental reasons, they've changed plastics, and this plastic is a little more brittle. And there's a base code J41. This was produced the 41st week of 2016. And then in about 11 weeks, it'll switch to K01, K02. K should be the designation for 2017. Now, as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, good for the boosters, loops, and curves, actually. Oh, the blister. So we're going to have to be a little more understanding to crack blisters because for environmental reason, I believe they changed to a different plastic, one that's less toxic to the earth, one that biodegrades or is recyclable, I think is the situation. Carbonator. Happy New Year, that's right. Happy New Year's. It was just a couple days ago, as a matter of fact, or yesterday over here in the USA. Well, I say yesterday, but I don't know when you're watching this video, so I can't say yesterday. Another truck in the lineup, another Toyota, as a matter of fact, the 1987 Toyota pickup truck, whereas this was the Toyota off-road truck. Definitely different years. This one goes back, this one definitely goes back longer, further in history. Nice decorations, looking good. 16 angels. This one was lucky to be chosen to be a super treasure hunt. Not in this case, though. If you find one with shiny gold paint, then that's a super treasure hunt. Congratulations. I haven't found one yet. Formula Flashback. I'll get one eventually. I like 16 angels. Rubber tires aren't it should have rubber tires though. Ain't good for the track, but I like it. Shiny. Sky Dome. 2 samples. And good. Another 55 Chevy. Once again, cool one in the mix. The Porsche 934 Turbo RSR and another Chevy Silverado. There's the decorations on the top for Magnus Walker Urban Outlaw. Oh, I almost thought it was Dairy Delivery. Hey, roller toaster, fun model. This is one of the fun creations. Legends of Speed. It's not like one of the models last year to where when you rolled, like the shark car, where when you rolled the shark car, the mouth would move. They had a couple like that, but this one does have a moving feature. Do I have another one in the case? Matter of fact, I already found this at Target. Gave some away at Christmas. Roller toaster. Let me see. Both cars are in pretty good condition. Maybe get somebody's hair here. What is this? No, it's like twine. It's like twine. Looks like blonde hair. Ain't mine, tell you that. Well, it could be, but not that long. Let's go ahead and, oh, there you go. This is the one we're going to pick. So, it's a rolling toaster, and it has some cool features of a toaster. The designer had a lot of fun coming up with this model. And let's see what kind of stuff that he came up with. So, of course, toaster. You're going to pop your toast in. Look. There you go. I like my dark. I'm going to keep it in there a little longer. Boing. There's your toaster. What else do you see? You see the electrical outlet. That's how you got to heat it up, right? I don't see anything in particular in the back that I can tell. On the sides, get some flames. In the front, hey, check out the toaster knobs. You can change it to where if you want your toast darker or lighter. Fun stuff. Love it. Toy cars, that's what they're about. You got to have fun. Roller toaster. They see it says copyright 2016, but it's a 2017 new model. Well, yeah, it takes them like a year to do the copyrights and trademarks before it even shows up in the stores. Fun stuff. People are going to be buying every color of this, I guarantee you. Here you have the 73 BMW 3.0 CSL race car. 2 samples. You have the 15 Ford F-150. Quite a few trucks in the last few assortments with the big wheels, off-road tires. Here you have Turbo Rooster. It's a brand new 2017 new model. And it's also Year of the Rooster. So we get a lot. You know what? They've been celebrating. Is it Chinese calendar? They've been celebrating it almost every year for the last 4 or 5 years. But the other times they picked a car and they would just put like the tampo for this. This might be the first time that they actually created a vehicle for the actual year symbol. So Turbo Rooster. No designation for track car. Might it be? It's got straight sides. No protection in the rear for the wheel though. I don't know, maybe. Metal base, plastic body. Might be good in the boosters. There's another Porsche. Another cool one. Rodger Dodger. We can get a little closer, can't we? I hope you enjoy my case unboxing videos because I strive to get the car right in the camera so you can see it. Even if you're on mobile. I mean, that's what you're watching for, right? You want to see the cars. 15 Ford F-150. Another Carbonator. Lamborghini Countach. It's the tuned version of a Lamborghini Countach. In white. Out of the tuned models, this is not one of my favorite models. I just don't care for it. I don't know. It just looks too silly. Like somebody posted, it was a very good comment. They said the Lamborghini Countach, just in its regular form, is kind of tuned by itself. So that was a good comment. I thought that was pretty insightful. The Jetsons. Used to be called Capsule Car. Now it's the Jetsons. It used to be called the Jetsons Capsule Car. And now it's just the Jetsons. Here you have the BMW M4. And I know there's a wheel variation. I don't particularly keep track of wheel variations. But I don't know if this is the previous wheel availability. Or is this the one that people are finding at Target and stuff. I can't keep track. I got so many things going on. Can't keep track of wheel variations and all that. Here's a tuned model, C6 Corvette. This one's all right. Another couple things down here. Guess what? No basic treasure hunt. No super treasure hunt. The super treasure hunt would have been this. Well, would have been this, but hang on. And there's Volkswagen Kafer Racer carrying over from the previous case. And I've already showed you this Arkham Knight Batmobile. This model, if you find this model with rubber tires and special paint, that is a super treasure hunt. They take this model and they superize it, and that gives you, that is a super treasure hunt. Very limited. You know, I only find super treasure hunts in like 1 in 15 cases. If you want to know what super treasure hunts are, there's a video. I'll give you another couple videos as well. I mentioned the RaceGrooves weekend show. You should pop in. You should pop in. It's something different than anything on YouTube. It's kind of for collectors, and it's kind of for fans of RaceGrooves and the toy car hobby in general. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.